all of a sudden things open up the 8th there.
Yeah, it's just a really good baseball game, and all weekend long, really good baseball by both teams. Really impressed with how hard Purdue played, how well they executed, how they attacked us. You know, they were hot coming in, winning 6 in a row, beat us on Friday. Coach Wazakowski and his staff have done a really nice job in a short time with that team, and he has them believing in themselves. And it was a battle every inning of this series, and to come out on top today and get the series was obviously big for us. You know, first Big Ten series at home. We're off next week with our bye week and UNLV here, so great to get the series. Tough start for Cole McDonald. You know, wasn't sharp, was fighting for us, and then gets injured. Really don't know the extent of that yet. And Drake Robeson gets thrown into the game quicker than we had hoped, and he handled it pretty well. Gave us a couple innings, and then I think the big play out of the bullpen was Marching coming in second and third, 1 out, and getting us out of that jam, which was big. And then Kyle Schemp was good again, and Shane Ritter in the 9th. But you know, to go to the bullpen that early, not easy to do, and really proud of our guys. They came in and did a good job. Offensively, I liked our at-bats. We had a hard time getting leadoff guys on today, which makes it difficult to do much. And I just felt like the at-bats that we were having, the way the guys were seeing the ball, it was a lot like yesterday, and that if we just stuck with the plan that we'd finally break through. And great at-bat by Luke Farley again, pinch hitting, he gets on base in the 8th, execute the bunt, Chris Whalen, and then you know, we got some guys that really stepped up with some clutch hits. The big one being you know, Norman, his ball down the line. We caught a break on the swinging bunt by Newstrom. You know, that could have been catastrophic if he'd have picked it clean and put it to the plate. It would have been a bad situation, but we did catch a break there, and then Jake had a hit. So anyway, good defensive game. The only error today, pitcher error. You know, when Kyle should have ate it, but infield defense this whole weekend was outstanding. Mason McCoy had a great weekend at the plate, and you know, the plays he makes every single day at shortstop, I think we all take for granted. I mean, but they're pretty special. And I thought our defense has been really good. Connor Crawford catching all 3 games, threw out a bunch of runners today. Just a really good team effort.
And Cole take that off the hand, or was it off the chest?
I think what happened was it was on his glove hand, and his glove must have slipped up because it got him in the bone right here. And the way he was acting, you know, it must be. I was afraid he might have broke a bone in it the way he was acting, and as long as it continued with the sharp pain, so we'll have to probably get an X-ray if they haven't already taken him to see what happened. The good thing is it wasn't on his throwing hand, so even if it is a crack or something, they'll probably be able to manipulate it where he can play. But you know, bad blow early in the game, and I thought our guys handled it really well.
Just these last 2 days for this bullpen that was coming in, kind of scuffling a little bit. What does that do when you run, you know, 4, 5, 6 different guys out there and they've all delivered these last 2 days?
Well, I think, as you guys know, I mean, so much of it is confidence, and the more they're out there and the more they succeed, the better they're going to get. You're going to get a chance to see who they truly are. You know, when the game slows down and they can go out there and just pitch, and that's what we're starting to see. Guys starting to relax, fall into their role, and really. The roles we're throwing them into is kind of like bullpen by committee at this point, just because we don't really have a set, you know, a set setup guy or a set closer at this point. So all those guys have been out there in some tough situations, and I think you know, you'll see them continue to get better.
On Friday, I think you left 10 runners on base. Today, you get 10 hits and 7 RBIs. Just a lot more efficient?
Well, you know, I don't know that it helped, but we addressed Friday in our approach quite a bit after the game, and then in batting practice in our indoor work before the game on Saturday. And we just weren't executing our plan and what we practice every single day. And a lot of it had to do with guys not controlling themselves. They let the game go fast. They got out of their routine. They weren't using their deep breaths. All the stuff that we talk about. And then when you control yourself, you usually stick to the plan. We got out of control on Friday, and we couldn't stop it. And then yesterday, I think we had 7 2-strike hits yesterday, which shows you they were dialed in and they were battling with 2 strikes. They were, you know, they made a commitment to our 2-strike approach, and I saw that again today. There was definitely all of our guys, for the most part, were dialed in and locked in on the plan that we had. And you know, when you stick to it, and even if things don't go well early, usually the game comes back to you when you continue to do good things. It's the times that you bail on it is when the game gets out of control.
Just this weekend.